What's up, YouTube? So I've been sitting here trying to figure out what to do on my channel. Like, if you look at my channel, it's pretty much all over the place. Mostly stream stuff, because I stream on and off. I don't have a schedule because, unfortunately, you know, having a full-time job, it's kind of hard to have a schedule, especially when you're tired after work and sometimes you just don't feel like streaming. So like, or whatever, being sleepy after work, I'd rather get my rest. Well, I'm not even gonna say that because I don't sleep. My sleep schedule, as you can see, is off. My sleep schedule is off, but which I probably would have a lot better time doing things if, you know, I went to sleep at a normal time or had a schedule. What's up, YouTube? If you look at my channel, it's all over the place. So I'm looking at it right now, and the last couple of things I streamed were Monster Hunter Rise, and I plan on making a couple of actual, you know, structured videos about Monster Hunter Rise, because it's a game that I really like. Like, Monster Hunter series is a game that I really is a series that I really like, and I played it for a long time, and I guess I know a lot about it. I don't know as much as some other people, but there's always somebody that's gonna know more than you about something that you know. Regardless, then right after those 3 videos, we have 3 Eternal Return videos. Eternal Return was dropped on my head, what was it, last week? Yeah, it was a week ago. It was dropped in my head. A friend of mine told me, hey, you should try this game out, it's pretty cool. And I was like, all right, you know, it's like a MOBA style survival battle royale game. So it plays like League of Legends, but you don't have like minions. There are jungle camps, kind of. They're wolves and they're bears and they're chickens and they're dogs, and different ones drop different types of loot, and so you kill them, you get loot, you pick up all the loot out of the boxes, and you build your loadout through the items that you get from each area on the map. And it's very interesting, and I was down to just play this for a long time because I really didn't have anything that I wanted to play that was, you know, easily repeatable, like in short spurts. Like, I was playing Valheim right before that. I had an Destruction All-Stars video explaining why Destruction All-Stars just doesn't feel like complete to me. Yeah, so before that I was playing Valheim. I played so much Valheim on my week off from work. That's all I did on my week off from work, is played Valheim with some friends. And mainly one of my friends, LJ, and another friend, Jeremiah, he joined in a couple of days prior to me going back to work. Me and my friend were both off of work that week, so we just played Valheim all day long for pretty much the whole week. It's an insanely fun game when you have time. So going back to work, you don't have a whole lot of time, so it's like, do you want to spend all of your time building and, you know, enjoying the world of Valheim, which is great, or do you want to play other stuff too? And he plays League more often than anything else, and I like to play a lot of other things. So Eternal Return was dropped on me, and I was like, oh, this is great, I could play this a lot. And I seem to be able to, you know, understand how this game works, and I learned how to fight in it, and I learned my routes through the areas I wanted to go to. I found the character that I wanted to play, and it's fun, and I felt like I could make some content on it. And then Monster Hunter dropped on my head because I forgot that it was coming out, and I'm like, I have to play Monster Hunter because that's like my favorite series. Why would I not play Monster Hunter Rise? So I bought Monster Hunter Rise the day before it came out, and I played a ton of it. And then League of Legends Wild Rift came out, and normally I'm not a huge fan of League, but I did want to try out Wild Rift, and I was kind of waiting for this game to come out for like a year. and the year flew by because it was like well, maybe like 6 months ago. And it was like that 6 months just flew because it was just like, oh, you're not getting the game until spring of 2021. And I'm like, why would you do that when you gave the game to the other, the rest of the world 6 months ago? So I kind of was waiting for that game. I woke up and the game was on my phone because I pre-registered for it. I woke up, I went through my notifications, swiping away notifications, and I saw Wild Rift. And I was like, what? And I clicked on it and it opened the game. It updated and I was like, Wild Rift came out today. And I was like, well, it was just playing Monster Hunter. So now I got Monster Hunter to play. I got Wild Rift to play, and I'm really enjoying Wild Rift and like right now. And so then I haven't played any Eternal Return. I'm probably not going to stream Wild Rift. I do have some maybe videos to make about Wild Rift, just talking about it. And then April 1st was yesterday. Outriders came out. So I have a video about Outriders that I talk about. I streamed it for about 3 hours on a month ago, and I was thinking about playing it, but I was like on the fence about Outriders because the prologue and like the demo prologue or whatever, the beginning of the game was so non-coherent story-wise that I was just like, do I really want to play the rest of this game? Because like the game is fun, but like if you're gonna go that hard on the story, make it make sense. If you're not gonna go hard on the story, stop going hard on the story. Like they were making all this character development. You want to care about, they want you to care about all these different characters, but then the characters that were friends don't even care about the other characters. So like I'm not even going to go into that, but I don't even remember if I made that video. I didn't make that video. Maybe I'll make that video explaining why the prologue of the game doesn't make any sense. It's gonna be a rant. Like that's where my channel is probably going. I'm gonna be like ranting about stuff a lot. Then I have this short that I posted, which is not a real short because a short has to be in vertical orientation, because Instagram stories, because TikTok, YouTube shorts, it has to be in vertical orientation for it to be a short. But it's a short in that it's 35 seconds long, and it was just something funny that I did, so I posted it. Then I have another short. Well, it's kind of a short. It's a minute and 16 seconds long. It's when you only got nickels and it costs $5 playing zombie survival in Boneworks in VR. Then I have some streams of the Walking Dead VR game that I have. I have streams about some of the other VR stuff that I've been playing. All the way back, all the way back until 2 months ago is when I got my Quest 2. Then before that, there was a announcement about Project BBQ, which is Dungeon Fighter Online 3D, which is a 3D version of Dungeon Fighter Online, which is another game that I had planned on. I was like, maybe I'll play this game. And then, I think Cyberpunk came out or something. But yeah, before that, and then I have like some Dragon Ball matches that I played with Baby Vegeta when he came out. And that was like one video. And that's a stream. And then I have like streams about Cyberpunk streams. I have Apex streams. The most viewed thing on my channel is Fix Your Corrupt Save File. That got viewed 1,200 plus times. So obviously a lot of people are looking for a solution to this problem. Because yeah, the next viewed thing after that is probably only like 200 views or something like that. But like, I'm just all over the place, and I'm trying to find like a niche of, or how I want to mold my channel into something that can accommodate all the games that I play, instead of just sticking to one specific niche of the game. I like to play a lot of stuff, but there's a way I should do my content so that I could play all these different types of things and still have people come back to watch stuff here. And the way I think I'm going to do that is I'm going to focus more on like one-off content and stream stuff, and try to prevent myself from putting part 1, part 2 on my stuff, because I'm not doing playthroughs of stuff or complete playthroughs of stuff. Maybe my first impressions of games that I play, or things that I think that are wrong with this game and could definitely benefit from changes that I recommend. Why this game is amazing, like why this game is good and stuff like that. And we need more types of games like this, like stuff like that, doing one-off like commentary about gaming. Maybe that's where I'll go, commentary about gaming, more than specifically just trying to do playthroughs or short content or how-to content about stuff, because I'm not that good at games apparently, and so I can't really teach most people how to do stuff. Maybe as a beginner, maybe like a beginner trying to give people an idea of how to start to learn a game that I'm playing or that I'm fairly good at, or whatever. It's like a lower level entry to how to play games, instead of the higher level, or where people are so good at the game they forget what it takes, down at lower level. And I'm still kind of above the complete entry on some stuff, but I think I could, you know, give some value to that. So we'll see how my content evolves around doing stuff like this, and I'll see you in my next video. So if you're interested in the things that I'll be doing here, or how I'm gonna, you know, evolve as a creator, please subscribe, hit the like button on this video, and I would ask you to hit the notification bell, but I know that's a lot, so if you do want to hit the notification bell, please go right ahead. All right, peace. See you next time.